Hello everyone, Zelyon here. So this deck right here, I was late at night and I was just rifling through some content creators and seeing if I can come up with some ideas for decks now that Crimson Vow is, in full tilt in standard. And I came across this deck posted by Mono Black Magic. You should check his channel out. He's a funny dude, makes me laugh, and he was playing this deck, and I decided to craft it because it looked really, really fun to play. And the whole idea about this is this card right here, the Dollhouse of Horrors, I should say. It's 5 colorless artifact, 1 colorless tap, exile a creature card from your graveyard. Create a token that's a copy of the exile card, except it's a 0/0 construct artifact in addition to the other types, and it has this creature gets +1/+1 for each construct you control. It gains haste until end of turn, activate only as a sorcery. Okay, so he teamed it up with Scoot Swarm, and as many of you know, or don't know, that anytime you play a land, that when it comes into play, you create a +1/+1 insect creature token, and if you create one with 6 or more lands, it creates an exact copy of it. So the whole idea is get this out your third turn, do get it, play a land, get some blockers or whatever, and have your opponent kill it, goes to the graveyard, bring it back. And then it becomes a construct, and you lay out another land, and it starts making copies like crazy. And in the videos that you see, I just took it to the play key. I didn't play it on ladder. I just did it on play key, so you can kind of see how it can grow. It's phenomenal to watch. He had 4 village rights. I changed those out for dig up because there was some instances where I would run out of mana real quick, and if I needed to search my library for mana, I could get it through this, or if I didn't get the dollhouse, I can go and get the dollhouse when I cleave this. This is another Crimson Vow card, and I think it's a really good card to be able to have dual purpose for this deck. Another thing that I added was that I went ahead and I dropped, instead of having 4 dollhouses, I dropped it down to 3. And I included a Meat Hook Massacre just in case I was playing, like, say, a control deck or something, and they weren't killing my creatures off the best way that I wanted to, or I needed to wipe the board somehow. I just added 1 Meat Hook Massacre. I think in the videos I don't think I really even drew this at all, but definitely the synergies between Scoot Swarm and Grakmaw and Prosperous Innkeeper is just amazing. And you want as much land as possible in hand, so that way you can slam it down to get Scoot Swarm rolling. So that's like he put in Spirit of Aldegard, because when you slam this on the board, you get to search your library for a snow card, land card, and definitely put it in your hand. So, Woodland Chasm, Snowland, put it in your hand, slam it down, Scoot Swarm continues to grow. All these snow-covered lands, you can go in and get those. 4 Bindings of the Gods. You could use it to destroy non-land permanents. So if something's bothering you on the opponent's side, kill it. If you could just slam this out there without even having to destroy a permanent of the opponent's, and just to get the land. And it's awesome. And then the third step, all your creatures gain death touch. So when you've got 10 or 11 Scoot Swarms with death touch, and you're playing against mono green, mono white, I'm telling you, the games tilt quick in your favor when this starts going off. And you know, we got 4 Shambling Gas in here and 4 Deadly Disputes, so that way we could get the early ramp to get the mana to get, you know, Grakma and Scoot Swarm out, or the Spirit. But all in all, this deck is really fun to play, and I highly recommend crafting it if you can, and just when you have a daily that's, you know, black or green spells, just go into the play key and just watch your opponents. Just once you start getting 10, 11 Scoot Swarms that are +5, +6, but they'll scoop. You get those easy dailies and gold and what have you. But let's get into the games. That way you could see what it's all about, and hopefully you learn something. And if you do, and you got any value out of these videos, or this whole video, I should say, please like and subscribe my channel. It helps the channel out, and I would deeply appreciate it. Stay safe, keep on gaming, and I'll see you next time. Let's see what we could do this game. First game didn't go so well. I got 3 bindings and 3 legendaries and only 3 land. Couldn't do anything. Of course, the opponent went wide real quick and just couldn't keep it together. Once this deck gets going, though, so here we go. So I like this. So we're not going to play till round 2, so we definitely get the tapped out. Oh, Rune Cloud. Oh, that helps me out. Awesome. Just need to get Dollhouse out. Whatever's milled, any creatures that go in there, they're going to come right back, so that's awesome. Okay, they foretell. Let's get Innkeeper out. Start this process. Should I get Shambling Gas out? No. Let's wait. Just in case they come up with the black mana. There's a... I wonder if this is Dimir Rogues. Delver of Secrets. This'll be a game. Alright, let's get Skew out. It's okay. If they counter it, it automatically goes to Graveyard, and we could use Dollhouse to get it back. Oh, so it's a Poison the Cup. Okay. Nice. Let's go ahead and get Shambling Gas out, because the Delver of Secrets, if they turn it, it could be a little problem for us. And it's a problem already. And once this gets rolling, though, you'll be able to see the... Okay. This one and this one. Need to keep the land. If they hit us with another discard, it's gonna suck. 17. It's the only problem with having flying, that this deck doesn't have any flyers. They get rid of Dollhouse, I think it's over. Yep, it's over. Unless I can grab one on a draw. Top deck it. Nice. Ask and you shall receive. Well, let's get some damage in. I get 2, but can't do anything against that flyer right now. But once I get the ball rolling on this, hopefully they'll get so... the tokens will get so big that they're going to have to figure out, hey, you know what, maybe I'll just have to stay and block. But right now it's probably 2 or 3 turns before we could really start ramping it up. And definitely having more than one Dollhouse definitely helps. especially if we get a land, which we don't. So binding the destroy target permanent our opponent controls. That helps us now. I wish we had a land, so we could get rid of the aberration. That slows the clock down. But I definitely do need another mana. There we go. Okay, we'll get that. Lay this out. Let the... Oh, still learning this deck, so don't martyr me too much. I was trying to save the land. So we're down to 21 in our deck. So we need to really put on the pressure. Let's get this out. Let's get this one out. They're going to take 1 damage, but we're slowly getting them. Hopefully we can get them before we run out of cards. Didn't expect we were going to go against the mill deck. But that's the great thing about the play keys. People trying decks that normally you wouldn't play on ladder anyway. Alright. Down to 14. Need to figure out... Alright, so... Do I have another skew? I do. Watch this. This is where it's gonna get fun. I love it. Yeah, they got a block. It's a ton of lethal right there. Alright, that was awesome. Alright, well you got to see some of the gameplay, so there we go. Let's move on. Let's get to the next one. Alright. Let's do some damage on this play key. Second game was awesome. We were getting definitely outclassed by a flyer, and then was able to destroy the flyer and then tilt it in my favor once the skew swarm started going. And they were playing a mill deck, as you'll see, and oh my goodness. It was unbelievable. Because they were actually helping me out, because the more stuff they put in my graveyard, and I had Dollhouse on the battlefield, so I was just bringing back Skew Swarm like crazy, and then just they started getting bigger and bigger and bigger. It was fun. Going against blue. So they could possibly counter my Scoot Swarm, which is okay because if it goes to the graveyard, then I can Dollhouse to bring it back, but as more mana that I see on the other side will definitely get me worried. Because they do have 2 open. I can cleave for another Dollhouse. Let's just go ahead and attack and see what they do. They might... I don't remember if there's anything that's costing 2 that flashes in. It does stick. Maybe they got a reject. They let it go. So maybe they have a fading hope? Yeah, fading hope, okay. That's fine. As long as they don't kill it right away. What's good about putting the dig up also, if I don't cleave it, I could search my library for a basic land card. So now they got 3. So that pairs well with Scute Swarm. Well, they know about this one, so let's see if it sticks. It does. Maybe they go ahead and counter this one. Yep. Alright. Goes in my graveyard, that's fine. Get some damage in. Another thing about this whole thing is, excuse me, once this really gets going with Innkeeper, you start gaining some life too, so which is cool. Alright, so they foretell. Let's see if we can play around the counter spells here. Let's make them use the counter spell on this one. Go to my graveyard, so that way we're kind of hoping that they tap themselves out and I can play out the dollhouse. Because we want the swarm to be in our graveyard anyway. So they're pure blue so far, which is surprising. 5 mana, I wonder if they could... I'm trying to think of some cards they could play. Let's make them counter this. I don't want them countering the dollhouse, so that's why I'm kind of playing conservative. They let it go. Alright, let's get some damage in. End the turn. And see what they do here. Multiverse? Yeah. Alright, so they're probably going to dig up another counterspell. Or maybe a black mana. If this in fact is a Dimir. Don't know yet. Foretell. Could be a counter, could be another multiverse. Let's go ahead and attack. So nothing sticks. Should we dig up again or just try the dollhouse? So that sticks, so it is a counter. Alright. That's why I went to get another one, just in case. They can negate it, because it's over 5, right? Yeah. There's the counter. I'm saving the forest so that way if we do get the swarm back onto the battlefield, we can use it right away. And they do have an actual creature. Okay. They could reject this one. Or negate. Or negate non-creature. That's the only problem with playing against blue. Is all these counters. You gonna bite? You gonna take it? Alright, cool. Works for me. Not gonna be able to block your Stitcher anyway. They've been managing their counterspells pretty well, so we might not be able to get through on this one. I can hard cast it. 5, 6, 7. I hate counterspells. But at least we're trying to get their hand out. Oh, it might go through. They're gonna look for another counter, and they could still counter it. It's on the stack. Alright, so it finally comes out. Life gain's on there. Divide by 0 is there. They're gonna annihilate it. Alright, I'm gonna block one of the zombies with the gas and get another treasure token. I gotta figure out a way to get Dollhouse out. Morningkind.
Dealing with you
Maybe we might be able to get through this.
is my library.
Especially if we draw a land. It would be nice. One good thing about definitely being able to make as many insects as possible is that even though Morningkind can bring out a big dog, you can keep the Scoot Swarm going. And just add more. Okay, they got one island left. Are you going to tap it so I can get Dollhouse out? No? Guess what? Here it comes. Can't really do anything yet. So, what's the ultimate on this? So they get a 12-12 pup. That's what I was talking about. Is now we can block 12-12 pup all day. So the ultimate is exchange your hand in library. That's pretty nice. They could just divide by 0 a lot of the good stuff. We're definitely gonna... okay. So now they could counter it if they got a counter spell. Good play on there. I think that's the nemesis of this deck, is the actual counterspell blue. See, 3, and I still got enough. Let's see if they counter this one. Still can't, I can't use it this turn, so they could still divide by 0. No attacks. Just got to make sure that we pop one of the the 1/1 and one of these 2/2s for the pup and the decayed. Well, the decayed now lose all ability, so they stay on the board now. So we're probably going to fall behind now. Need to get another Scoot Swarm. How much is that? 3, 6, 9 damage. I could probably just take one of these out. Take 6, be to 14. Unless they divide my dollhouse and counter it. Get another popper out. Pop it. Or I could just take all 9. Yep, they're being aggressive. Good, we got another dollhouse for the... Nice. Here it comes. You want to counter that one? Girari? Okay. I'll still do it. What do I need? Forest? See what they do here. Definitely block with the pup. Might be tilting this. It depends. Because I got another land for the Scoot Swarms to go off. The only thing that might get us would be the flyer, but like I said, if the Prosperous Innkeeper stays out and get the land out, then, you know, we'll be negating any damage that they do, really. So they get rid of my bear.
To control, one must first know.
Well, being pure blue, they don't really have board wipes. And that's why I'm surprised they don't play a little splash of black in there to maybe play a little massacre or something, you know. You want to counter this one? You probably might. Yeah, alright. I've got enough mana now, so comes out. Wait until you see what happens now. Yep, that's what I thought. That's awesome that we were able to wait just long enough to... tilt the cape in our favor. That's insane. Oh my god. And guess what? Do I have a great... Yeah. I don't have another land for next turn, but yeah. That was awesome. This is a pretty fun deck. You should try it, definitely. Alright, on to the next one. So I've had 2 games in a row where I played blue, and I should say have, you know, blue components. The last opponent had nothing but blue, and it looked like they were going to counter every single thing that I brought out. I was going to get frustrated and concede, but I just was patient, just kept with it, and next thing I know, it tilted majorly in my favor. And it was just funny to watch all those swarms come out. I'm still debating whether or not this is ladder worthy. Because, I mean, it's a fun deck to play if you've got the daily for it, like a black daily where you do black spells and green spells, or, you know, it's fun for that. But as far as anything else, maybe if you're playing bronze, silver, and gold, you know, in the level of the ladder, maybe. I don't see if this will be platinum, diamond, or mythic. But it is it is hilarious to watch this deck go off. And I am just not getting any green at all. Do some damage here. I might get a green next turn. Looks like we got ourselves a Golgari Pest deck. That's fine. This ought to be really good. Because they're gaining life, I'm losing life, but if I get my Innkeeper out, it's a whole new ballgame. Especially with looking for the dollhouse. Let's get this one out. I think I'll just say go on this one. That way I could block with Shampling just in case they want to attack. And get another treasure. Or maybe I could do the 1/1, who knows. They probably have Infernal Grasp if they're... If they're playing removal, it's not the Golgari Pest ones that I usually run. But here's the thing, though. You want them to take out your creatures, because when you get Dollhouse out, that's the key right there, is because you want them in the graveyard. Not exiled, but in the graveyard so they could just be called up. You know, it's like a baseball team. I'm going to call you up from the, you know, to the majors. It's pretty cool. Let's attack with a 3/3. No, let's attack with that too. Let's get some damage rolling. Oh, okay. I'll take out your apprentice. You probably got another one, that's fine. Alright. Pass the turn. What's good about Dig Up is, like, right now I need a dollhouse, so I put this in here so I could cleave it to get to the dollhouse. No blocks, I'll take one. So I might have to do that next turn if I don't dig up the... if I don't top deck the dollhouse. Which is fine. I'll just create a treasure. Binding of the Old Gods is good. We get more mana. Destroy target non-land permanent opponent controls. So let's get me a hook out of here. And we'll be able to get the land. Can I cleave it? No. I'll have to wait. Callous Blood Mage. Okay. Dina. There we go. There's the Dina. Alright, so get this. Get Spirit out. Get some blockers. Get another one. So we're set up pretty good. I still can't. I'll have to lay this one out. Let's go ahead and dig up. Get Dollhouse. And start setting up the board in the next couple turns. Hopefully they don't wipe the board. So they do play Immortality Spear. I do have that in my Golgari Pests as a just in case. Alright. Oh, I did it again. Supposed to get Dollhouse out first and then put the Scoot Swarm. It's alright. I think what I'll do is I'll get the bear again this round. So I can get the land. I got another land in hand. Get the spirit. Comes into play. Get another. Let's say, what do we need? Get a forest. No, we'll get this. It's fine. No attacks. Down to 11. So we gotta play really aggressive from this point on. If we can. Ugh. Wonder if they got Infernal. Tens of the Pests. So they got blockers. That's cool. I'll get some blockers out too. Gotta figure out a way to get Dina off the board. And that doesn't work. Yeah, we might lose to the Golgari Pests. Yeah. And we drew land, so that doesn't help me at all. Alright. They attack for 1. They could probably get something out to sacrifice to Dina and then I'm dead. Yeah, I'm done with this. That's pretty good against the Golgari Pest. I tried to play my Pest deck on ladder and there's just no room for it on ladder anymore. It's only great in the play key. Alright, on to the next one. Alright. Let's get a good setup here. Come on, Shuffler. Give me Dollhouse, Scoot Swarm, Innkeeper. Oh, all I'm missing is the Dollhouse. Not bad. Hello. Wow, his name is Cash. I could use some cash. Can I have some cash? No? Alright. I was just asking. I was asking for a friend. No, it was really me. Oh, Dimir. Oh. Okay. Oh, tough spot. Well, let's get rid of this. We want it in our graveyard anyway, so. see if we could dig something else up. There's the dollhouse. Attack? No. Because they will sacrifice the disciple. Alright. I wonder if I should still just bolster up my side right now. Because I'm afraid I'm going to walk into a counterspell. So this would probably be a better thing to counter. And that way we can get a forest. Get some land going. Divide by 0 the innkeeper? No? 1 to your face! Siphon Insight. Oh, I definitely don't want them to have that. Man. Especially if they get a dollhouse. They can keep bringing back the Elder Fang. Well, I shouldn't say keep bringing it back, but I hate it when they leave mana open. See if they'll counter this. Try to play around some of the counter spells if you can. So I've got enough. Well, let's keep this in hand just in case they get another discard. Siphon Insight again. Gross. I do play it in my Dimir deck. You can check that out. I played that on ladder yesterday. The video is up today. Didn't do too bad with it. Definitely some new cards in there from Crimson Vow to help out. So they got one of the Prosperous Innkeepers off me. Oh man, I just don't want to walk into a counterspell with the one dollhouse that I have. They can counter this, put a counter on a stack now that the Innkeeper's gone. And they don't. Let's see if they'll let us cleave. So if they let us cleave on this, they might not have a counter. Alright, so tapped land, they got 5. What can they bring to the table? My Grekmaw. Definitely gonna. Now I'm going to have to play dirty. Ooh, another Innkeeper. 4 or 5. I could play it. Do I have a Scoot Swarm in here? I thought I had one, right? Yes. Okay, play this. Does it stick? It does. They might be waiting for the right one. Maybe they play Jirari? Let's test it. Goes through. Put it on the stack. Okay. Wasn't it? Alright. They won't let me play my scoop. What else can I play? Shambling gas. No, damn it. Just take it because we're above 20 anyway. Graven lore. Okay. Well, we'll just wait for a while they... Wow, they scratched a lot to the bottom. Ah, another dollhouse, huh? This could get messy quick. Okay, they're down to 12. So taking 3 from Grakma doesn't really do anything unless they destroy one of my Shambling Gas. The only thing about being a token is that it gets exiled. It won't come back. Ooh. Discard to hand size, nice. So that's our exile. So we have Prosperous Innkeeper to bring back. We need to draw something really good here. Maybe another Scoot or a Spirit. Spirit of Aldergard would be nice. Ooh. Ooh. So, Binding of the Old God, take Grakma. Grakma goes to my exile pile, bring it back. Did it. Yep. That's gotta hurt. Bring Innkeeper first. Get more. Seven. Oh. Owie. Yeah, you gotta block. And you can't block them. Down to 10. They definitely need a board wipe right now. Let's see, can they meet Hook? They can only meet Hook for 4. They're going to have to Infernal Grasp the 7/7. Or Blood in the Snow. Excellent. So, what do I get to bring back? All my Prosperous Innkeepers. Oops. Oops. Guess what? That sucked for you. Another dollhouse. Okay, let's do this. Get another dollhouse out. I'm telling you, when you start stacking stuff, it's crazy. Let's get an Innkeeper. That's 2. I think they're going to be dead this turn. Yeah, I'll pay for treasure. I got a ton of them. Because this comes out, everything gets on 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yep. And it's all haste. So, thank you for playing. Awesome sauce. That felt good to get that in against Dimir Control. Alright, on to the next one. Alright, let's get one last game in. That should complete my daily for casting black and green spells. I've got to tell you, you got to check out this deck. Because once it starts going, it's hilarious to watch. Ooh, I don't like the legend. 2 legends being in my hand. So Shambling Gas, get out. Deadly Disputed if they don't take it out. I'm going to need to dig for definitely for Innkeeper or Dollhouse. Would be nice. Alright, see what they're playing over here. Spider Piece. Mono green. This ought to be a fight. No, I'll wait for them to attack. They get to put stuff in their graveyard. So far it's a little 1-1. Add 1 mana of any color. Okay. We're gonna play that game. So... what is this? Sultai Ramp? Gotta get it out, so... Alright, if they don't attack next turn, I'll definitely... I'm still debating whether or not to block with the gas to take out Root Coil. Because, I mean, that can get big. Well, not big, but I mean, it could hinder us with being able to have so much mana. There's the Scoot. I think we're just gonna have to wait to cleave this to get our Dollhouse. That's the only thing that possibly might save us. Going against Simic Ramp is hard. I got so many good cards. Wow. Another Root Coil. So the Hulk actually flipped. I wonder if I should just Deadly Dispute or dig up. Because I definitely need land too. Well, I wasn't land. Get some I can dig up a land. And I'll save the other one for the Dollhouse. I'm trying to think as I go. Alright, pass the turn on this because they're going wide on their side. The only thing that's going to save us is Dollhouse and blocking with Scoot, getting it back, and laying out land. Okay. I haven't seen this one played Whenever a frog you control attacks, mill 3 cards. Whenever permanent... Okay, that's a good combo. That's gonna suck. Man, we're gonna take some damage here. Well, let's take 6. Yeah, we're not doing so good on this one. Ugh. So, definitely gonna have to pass. They went wide real quick, so we're definitely in a bad position, because if I don't get Dollhouse pretty soon, and now they got the slime out. Another eccentric farmer, are you kidding me? Well, they are rolling through their deck like crazy. Yeah, so they got 4 of those in their hand. Yeah, we're not going to be able to stay alive a lot longer. Any longer with this. If I take 9, I go to 11. No, I go to 12. That's game. There's no way I can... I don't think I'm going to be able to cast Dollhouse and do that at the same time. Nine, 6, yeah, they attack with everything. I'm pretty much dead. Yeah, that's trample too, so yeah, we're done. Oh, that was heartbreaking. Didn't get my setup, but that's alright. I mean, can't win them all. Let's get one more in. Let's win on a... Let's go out on a high note. Well, last game playing against Simic Ramp was horrible. Not too bad. This is the second hand in a row, 2 games in a row that I've had 2 legendaries. Got the Dollhouse, so I'm definitely keeping this anyway because I didn't get the Dollhouse at all last game. Hello. Flimsy McGee. Alright, Flimsy, what are you playing? White? Mono white? Red. Wow. Another Dollhouse. Cool. Okay, definitely needed the land. We're gonna take one here. Yeah, don't be afraid to block with anything you bring out because we need it to go into the graveyard anyway, for Dollhouse to actually really work. I don't think I have anything yet. Oh, I do have Shambling Gas. Oh, we'll wait. No, you know what? No. Let's not wait. Let's show them exactly what this deck can do right off. I was gonna say, are you sure? Because I think it's only attacking that you ever... Oh, when it dies... Yeah. You're gonna take out the cast? Alright. That's fine. Create another treasure. Puppeteer? Really? Okay. Did not see that coming. That's what they were waiting for. Wow, that turned real quick. Well, that doesn't feel good. One good thing about having Dollhouse out already is that I could bring back the spirit. Unless they got something up their sleeve here. What you got? You gonna destroy something? Okay. Replicating ring. Doesn't one mana have any color. Okay. What was that? Deals 2 damage. Well, they're all gonna die anyway. Down to 2. Got to be able to keep the Grakmaw. Need to figure out a way to get some life, though. Do I have anything in here? Unless they could do 2 to my face next turn. Down to 11. I could do Deadly Dispute again. I'm trying to find Innkeeper. Well, let's see if they've got something to go to my face. They do. They say good game, so... Was a good game because they don't have anything? Oh, they don't have anything. Okay, well. There's your face. Well, we did end it on a win. Good. Well, definitely you saw some of this deck. If you stuck to the end and you watched all the videos, you saw the capability of this deck. I highly recommend playing this in the play queue. It is so much fun. But definitely, I will see you next time. Have fun out there. Stay safe.